Why?
And the actual scene. And the actual scene.
Why?
Oh yeah, speaking of that. And the actual scene.
Why?
Oh yeah, speaking of that. And the actual. Okay, I'm gonna wear my shades inside.
With a blindfold on, nice.
I can't do a fucking dance emote with this fucking thing on? That is bullshit.
Nope.
That is lazy fucking animators, man. Doesn't matter, Miles got it all recorded. No, he's got his own. You know, he posts every wedding he goes to. He posts their video. I think I got 3. I don't know if he did this 3rd one. I've been smoking too much weed. Oh. No, I've been smoking way too much weed. No, it's my asthma. Like when I smoke, like that whole tar thing with weed is true. I mean, I get all the other poison things from cigarettes, but if I smoke a lot of weed, it's heavy on my lungs. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. It's the same thing. And to me, it is a black, you know, tarry substance that coats your lungs. That is a result of burning an herb and inhaling the smoke. Hold on 1 second.
How do you get that, by the way?
Eureka.
What is it?
It's from a Eureka.
Oh.
Alright, let's see if this vendor is open now.
New minion that I've never gotten before. Bride's Moogle.
Hey, I can discard my wedding ring here.
Do it, do it, do it.
What the fuck is this vendor? Oh, this is for an anniversary wedding. Yeah, the vendor's not open, I don't think. Yeah, it's like this vendor right here. One of these vendors would have it if you're on the quest for the wedding. Because you actually have to do like a whole quest line to get married. It's just running to like, I think there's one place and then coming here. It's not that much. You should have heard Drew, like when we couldn't get married because Fire still had his wedding ring. She was, you fucking, yeah, she was getting really bad.
You mean she couldn't teleport to you?
Wait,
No,
what?
we couldn't do a part of the quest line for the wedding ceremony because you still owned a ring. You have to, I guess, come here. I don't remember this often. There's a thing here where you can give up your wedding ring.
Oh no, all you have to do is discard it.
I know I discarded mine, but I guess maybe you can get rid of the other person's if you turn it in here. I don't know. I don't remember that option being here.
Yeah.
It's probably this person right here that gives you the buys the stuff from.
Did you get a new minion, Drac, by the way? The bridesmaid?
I think I already have that one. Let me see. Yeah, it should have came on Sexy Man. But yeah, no, they added a second minion a while back. Around when they added anniversary weddings. There's my reader. Oh, my arm is killing me. I'm almost out.
You know, Drac, I still need that 8 gatherers.
We told you how to get a collectible gathered.
I didn't even gather a collect. It says I'm too low level when I try to gather certain ones. Like, basically it's saying I'm too low item level, and it doesn't give me the option to collect.
I used to get the max level gatherers without gathering outfits. If I can do it, you can do it. Also, there's vendors that everywhere for gathering that you can just buy a base set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is there one for 80?
There's one for all of them.
Because all I want is a base set.
I honestly need to do it for all my fucking retainers. My retainers are wearing like such old fucking gathering gear because they all just get hand-me-down to do. I have 6 gather retainers.
I'm wearing battle gear on one of my flippin' things. I'm wearing
Relaxing.
level 40 and 50 gear.
Oh, did you already pick you something?
I ain't ordered. I just got up. My dad woke me up.
Mm.
Like, I just called me and all of a sudden, I didn't make it to get the phone because I was knocked out. Here. I legit could not make the phone.
No, what do you want?
How you made it?
Drac, inspect my gear, by the way.
No. I'm not making gear. I'm telling you, there is a vendor you can buy base gear from.
I'm just saying I need gil, though, for that. Because I spent $1 million on gear for the static and materia.
But you're gonna have to wait, man. I can't give out any gil until
Okay.
let's see what happens. Unless one of these this mount I have sells. That one Yeti mount I have, that fire one, I should have sold it, but I wanted it so bad. It's going up. I could have sold it for around 5 mil, but I was like, nah, I want to keep it. I have another Eureka mount that I have in the market. That's slowly going down in price. It's what I already have. I know they're going down in price. That's why I should have sold the Yeti, but I really wanted that one and never got it.
Wait, people are doing Eureka?
Nope.
Then how'd you get the Yeti?
Because I stay aware of what's going on in my world. But I've told you how to get it. I know you've had to have heard it at least once.
Yeah, but I'm not max level on Eureka.
Has nothing to do with Eureka.
What's to do with then?
Grand Company, so I'll just tell you that. And I'll tell you another thing. I ran out of venture tokens for the first time in years because of this.
Oh dear lord.
I know how to farm that shit easily if I need to. No, the Grand Company points. I've done a world tour of Grand Companies twice. I'm max rep with each Grand Company. And then they did another thing. I went to another world tour trying to get all their achievements done. I just said, fuck it.
Hey Drac, got my warrior class armor. First one.
There's some cool warrior class armor that you can get from the PvP.
Oh.
It's like a Cerberus. It's a Cerberus outfit.
You're joking.
No. The only reason I don't wear those things is because it's like only for warrior, so it fucks up the other armor sets. But yeah, you wear like this crazy Cerberus helmet. I want to say maybe Heaven Sword PvP. If not, it's Realm PvP gear.
How much skill do you even have right now? Because I also need some for teleporting.
Just a little over a mil. My money is tied up in the market, and I overexerted myself with a ton of the buying tons of the mats to make the 580 gear. Like I can just fit 580 gear out now. That's where my inventory is currently being controlled by.
If you want, I can get my gatherer up so I can gather some of those mats for you.
I just send my retainers out for him or buy them because I'm lazy.
There you go.
I may start gathering more with the way they do gathering now, it being at a mount and not quality.
Yeah, you no longer get high qualities.
I thought it was fucked up though. It told me I couldn't gather a node because I didn't have the perception for it. It's like, you motherfuckers based off my gather, not my perception.
Oh no, the node, that means what it means.
Yes, I know what it means, but it used to be based off gathering. Your perception had nothing to do with being able to gather a node. It only had to do with the chances of getting the high quality of the node. Gathering was what you needed up to be able to gather the node.
I thought perception was your chance of getting an extra one now.
It is now. But I had a notification on one of the nodes I was doing on my getting my miner up, and I don't change out their gear until I get to max level. It said my perception was too far down.
Yeah.
I just wanted the credit for it. I only ever gather a node once.
Oh, why? You only do it once.
Completionist.
Ah.
It gives me credit for gathering it. I don't, it's very rare that it's been like a handful of times, I can count on one hand, that I've actually gone out gathering for mats I needed. I usually...
All the time now.
I just send my retainers to... Oh, that's the other reason I have to gather it once each, because as long as I've gathered that node once, I can send my retainer to go get that from me anytime I want.
Oh, nice. I
And they...
goldsmith up from level 18.
Yeah, and then it takes like a set.
20. The 20 at least, so I can start working on that, so I can make a mat in order to make stuff.
Well, cool. Like I've always said, and pretty proud of, because I've done it, is you can get all your crafters up to level 30, cooking excluded, without leaving the FC house and for less than 100k.
What gives you an XP buff?
I'm not talking about XP buff, I'm just saying there's a material vendor in the FC house. There's also material vendors at each of the where you get your crafting. But the material vendor at the FC house, you can buy all these mats that you use to make mats with each crafter, because each crafter makes mats with mats that you can purchase from them that are going to be utilized in all the crafting. So you literally level them all at the same time while making your own crafting gear and gathering gear at the same time, because you're just making the gear to get the XP anyways. You know, crafting not hard that either, so go for that high quality craft and get the extra XP on the first time craft. Make your own, just level them all up equally. Sets of 10. Then once you get to 30, you just do the levy quests. And the only thing that sucks about levy quests at up to level 50 is not the actual craft, it's just the fact that you have to run in between the quests a certain amount. Like you want to stay away from the ones where you have to leave the city, but you grab these ones that you just go turn into somebody in somewhere in that city. And you do the one that you can turn in 3 times in a row. Buying those items can be a little pricey on the market, but it's still easy enough to throw a grill at it if you wanted to. But it's also easy enough to just go get the stuff and HQ craft it. It's not like HQ crafting's a problem anymore. Tap that, you got your Grand Company turn-ins.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna sell some of my mats from Diadem right now.
Also on top of that, if you ever needed mats, I literally have a, oh, that's actually a lie now, I sold off a lot of my mats. All that spot's filled up with fucking minions now. I can't, because I'm not able to disregard minions. I can't give them away, I can't give them up. I can give them away, but I can't just get rid of them. They're minions, for God's sake, man. They have feelings.
Yeah, but Drac,
What?
something really ticked me off the other day.
What?
So I kind of cleared my saves by accident from DOTD to try to run in this group,
Huh?
and then they cancel as soon as I am about to join.
Huh? I'm confused, but I one time accidentally cleared a save that I had with Jorgen, because I was tripping so much balls that I could barely see the, like I could barely get back into the deep, and I just wanted back in so bad. I was lost in the deep. I'm like, let me back in, just let me back in. And I reset that one instead of the one I wiped.
Yeah, that's the one I reset.
I don't care.
Huh?
Jorgen doesn't go the deep as much, man. I mean, you're lucky you even got Jorgen to go 2-man the deep with you. I haven't been able to get him to go do that with me in a long time.
True.
It was my first. We used to go 2-man that show all the time in HOH. I mean, PhD 2-man's not that hard at all. But, I mean, I've gotten so comfortable just being by myself in there that I play better by myself than I do in a party environment in the deep at this point.
Wait, what?
I play better by myself soloing than I do in a party mechanic. Like, even with our 2 Mechanist run, that I've only ever soloed really with Mechanist, so like when we were both Mechanist, it was throwing me off so bad. So I'm just like so used to them dying at a certain time, they're just dying way too quick. It was just throwing me off balance.
I'm more wanting to try to get the pony
Huh?
so I can sell it.
It's going down because people are undercutting.
Going up and down. It's not going to ever go back up like it is, but people are more excited about the deep, it seems, and with the nerfs, I think a lot more parties are going into the deep easier and getting through it quicker, which means the parties are staying together. I do need to get a party run and POTD at some point just to see how things are working down there in a party environment. It's not what it used to be. It used to be a scary place.
Now it's a place filled with awe and adventure.
I mean, there was nerfs they did to the game, to POTD, I felt like did not even need to be done at all. You know, it's like, why, if you're nerfing something, why, I mean, why are you putting this nerf in there? Like, that's not even a hard mechanic.
Did you lag out?
No, I got.
I'm not gonna complain about the being able to use a Wraith on fucking 150 boss at all, but
Well, at least it's an early story.
that was a nerf I can feel justified, and it allowed more classes to be able to solo past that and stop that DPS check from being a thing.
Don't have anything to do with the old character.
No, you still have the Behemoth DPS or check, or healing check.
Yeah, I know.
That's the scary part. That's where you see the people all wipe that. If not, they wait shortly after that because they had to blow so much to get through that boss. After 150, you at least have to always have a steal on for a boss the entire fight.
So, how?
And getting Wraiths off or Lust off is a lot harder.
Hmm?
Behemoth wasn't too bad.
Yes.
I don't think the bomb boss will be too bad either because he
I
stops
found
to
two
do
pizzas,
cast
so I'll put
mechanics,
it on her
which
back.
gives you a chance to get your life back up. You cannot fuck up that shit.
On her or
Just on her. She's got it worse.
OMG, I completely forgot about this. The jewelry has been sitting in this soap for 11 days. Let's wash off the soap and see the results. Wow, they still look perfect.
Hmm?
Oh,
look at that when you go in and get like that focus and all that jazz, right?
Mm-hmm. He do down here. Mm-hmm. Your cat. Mm-hmm.
I noticed her head started to flatten because she started head flatten. Yeah, like starting to headbutt my hand.
Mm.
I can't shoot, but she tries to. She'll headbutt your hand, and she wants to you to pet her head.
Get up to date.
Time to go to foundation. I gotta gather some mats to sell. Actually, I have some mats I could sell right now, though.
No more selling HQ mats. I still gotta fix my retainers and all that. I'm kind of glad I sold off all my mats when I did, though. Because I was trying to get rid of all my mats, and the high qualities were the ones I usually got off.
Permanent things today.
You should go do that.
Yeah, I'll get some of my classes up.
I will say, it is pretty fun, like, the first couple times you do it. Then it just becomes like, oh, let's get this done. And then it becomes, let me see how much crafting I can get done in between each one.
Yeah.
But I mean,
How much gathering?
no, you can't gather during it. Like, you have if you know how many exactly you need to turn in to get the max reward from the fate, you can get to the next fate and craft out a couple macro crafts or manual crafts of the turn-ins over there while waiting.
Yeah, I will.
I will say though, if you have a controller plugged on your computer, it is easier to do those fates
y'all
with a
about
controller.
to do something? Yeah, I'm about to go.
I was just chilling. I just got on for the wedding.
Okay.
I could do something if I have to. Not anything that takes a lot of brain power. I'm looking forward to like messing with that warrior a little bit more.
We'll go mess with the warrior a little bit more. I'm about to go mining. I'm like at 50 right now.
I did a couple. I did like
I
a.
went from 7 to 50 in no time flat.
I did one of those crazy. I don't want to go into mats, so I was playing as a marauder with my sexy man the other day just to test it, see how his speed feels, how he looks when he's running. It's just something about these little characters with big ass weapons that makes them so funny. Like, I love the way my Lala runs when he's a Dragoon. It's like he's trying to balance the sword in his hand to not fall. Hey, you're not Tally. Where is it, Tally? Come on, Teddy boy. That's right, our lives are going out tonight, Dick. I feel kind of funny that Penny White died right before they were get to go to this thing. Put a real damper on it for them. It's probably gonna turn into like a whole memorial thing. Come on, I should check the airships. Two back. Oh, you want to cuddle?
Now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was doing my minor quest.
Oh, nice. Just got 8 more synthetic resin.
So it did?
This is healthy.
I am so high. I can't fucking figure out how to fucking resend this air sub out. There we go.
We wait to see if anything's.
Should sell more at the fuck.
Well, there's a lot of crafters going right now.
If you're there in the permanent, whatever they call it, that's just doesn't matter. All that's just getting turned into collectibles. And if you're selling the item mats, I mean, I'm sure they've gone up a little bit, but that was really pity pinching. Like, I had no problem buying stacks of like hundreds of item mats at one time. So I was saying almost the best time to sell was like in the middle of the night, because that's when I would tap out into the market in the middle of the night and be like, ah, fuck, I bought too many of the mats out. Need to wait. But Diden, I'm pretty sure they'll keep it the way it is. It's how it's their power leveling for crafting now and gathering. God damn, my arm hurts. So I've been playing this Undertale game. It's so weird. I understand it. Undertale, my daughter's into it. It's got this whole passive route you can take.
That's
And-
the easiest route to take.
Yes, I mean, it's. I see what my daughter's saying about it. It's the whole thing about the point. The point is to take the fastest route. That is the point of the game, really. The moral of the story.
Yeah, if you take the genocide route, you're gonna die. A lot.
Honestly, passive route still is dangerous for me, man. That little doing it on the Switch, trying to like avoid that shit in that little box, it's just kind of clunky. But also my left joystick's fucked up.
Who is a normal run, level up some, then do new game plus pacifist for true pacifist route, as they call it.
So you kill some stuff in the beginning to level up, and then do it again.
Then you do it again with more health. Because you can reset the timeline.
It's just a lot of walking around talking. Slight puzzle aspect.
Just fair warning, if you do the neutral route and you get to the final boss, you cannot quit that save until you beat the boss.
I don't think I'm gonna get taken that far. It's up a little bit of time, usually if I'm in this Q roulette.
Are you playing on Switch?
Yeah.
There's a secret boss in Switch version that's only the Switch version. It's like a magical girl thing.
I'm not worried about it, you should show Christina those sometime.
It's a magical girl that hates everything.
This little minion I have is so weird. I can sit here and wait for this fucking fate to spawn.
What fate?
The one for the elephant, I still need it.
I do the fates. I've already done them a couple times.
The one for the elephant?
No. The one in Ishtar.
Oh, I mean, that one's still going to do a lot. I mean, those presents can give you a lot of the stuff that you have to do the collectible things for.
I know, I'm just trying to make money though.
How about instead of making money, you just make what you need?
Well, I'm trying to make money so I can make what I need.
You don't need money to make what you need. I'm just lazy. And I was able to make lots of money way back when flipping shit was real easy.
I'm talking about the fact that I have like no money right now, 33,000. And it took for me cost 1,000.
I've turned 30. I have tapped out in this game and come back from nothing. You can turn money into. So I mean, if you really want to fucking make money, honestly, go do maps. Throw a map party up in Party Finder. I'll give you a 90 map. I mean, I always hated doing maps starting the day, but like we would walk out of there with several hundred K.
Oh yeah.
Let alone the shit you can get from there to sell. And a lot of map parties will do it like you get the need on your maps portal.
Yeah.
You can set it that way.
One problem with that. The fact that each map group requires me to have 2 maps at
Okay. I just said I can give you the maps.
Okay.
I always put my map I gathered instantly into my saddlebag, and when I'm cleaning out saddlebags, I put that away into a retainer, and I can put a map on every retainer in a saddlebag and on me.
So you'll give me 2 maps so I can start a group?
I'll give you at least one. And yeah, remember you gotta cycle through everybody's map. You may have to link it to me though. Yeah, you have to link me the map you need, because I don't want to be looking up on the market board and I have to figure out which retainer it's on.
Okay. Let me just exit that again. Yeah, but they all say have to map.
It doesn't matter what they say, just make your own. Like, you can make your own, you can put in the comments, get to need on every, you know, the rules are you need on what, on your portal, and everybody else agrees. So that's a pretty common standard now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, you can set up map parties for not the new map, but the older maps too. Try to get that flying bed. I remember back in the day, every time I'd go under 100K, I'd invest that last 100K into and make a mill off it with just desensitizing bridesmaid shoes from the vendor.
You still do that?
The Fieldcraft 3s don't sell like they used to. I mean, I used to be able to flip Fieldcraft 3s each for like 70K, and they would sell quite often. People needed them to get their first master recipe, or first or second master recipe unlocked, and they're utilizing crafts more often back then. Desensitization's really a dead art. I think the only real good use it has is desensitizing fish for crystals. But it used to be a really cool thing and really cool money maker. Like there was tricks like you could desensitize, like say like Ifrit weapon and get the crafting item from it you need from it. What?
Party map? 90.
It's whatever the last one is. It's right above the green map. At the top there's
40.
What are they up to right now?
34,000.
Yeah. They skyrocketed back up pretty nicely when the new maps came out, but now they're coming back down. I sold them for like 70K. Yeah, if you put one in your saddle bag and have one on you, you can have two.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy one and have you give me one, okay?
Like it. You don't have to have two. I don't even know if I could stay for a full 2 in a party.
I would like to, wait, I think after Nick is gonna organize a map party one of these days.
We just kind of, if we ever see a bunch of all of us on, just throw the idea out there is the best way to get stuff like that rolling.
You want me to link it, Drax?
Yeah, I mean, I have to go through every retainer to find it, but I know I have one on a retainer. If not, it's being sold on a retainer. It might already be sold. Just saying, I'm gonna give you that warning now. Definitely would not be on Mr. Face. He is full of fucking raid turning gear items.
There you go, linked it.
There we go.
And there's already a map booth going.
You can join one or make one. I mean, if you want to, if it doesn't have that whole need rule, you can make your own.
Have your loot.
Yep, it's the common way it goes. Yay! I am not poor anymore. I can buy a house now. Bye-bye, Stingray. I'm glad that sold. I was a little worried on that one. I'm here. Wait for you.
Alright.
Where do you think I am?
It's the Fate Hall.
What is the State Hall?
The Free Company House.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is I have barely any yellow teleport.
Then don't teleport. You can technically move around this entire place without teleporting. I think there was one time I wasn't able to teleport. But then I checked my retainers.
I'm gonna put that in my saddle bag.
Oh, I can also teach you how to turn 20k into 40k. Every day. I still love how much money I used to make off just buying mats from the beast traps. Nobody used to want to get all their 50 beast traps up.
One for cheap.
So Kirby, it's next Tuesday, the housing server thing's happening, where they're opening up new servers so that we can possibly get a house. Are you getting up early for it? Gonna have to work that day?
I might have to work with them.
Oh, that sucks. Actually, that shouldn't be too bad of a rush. Like, it's exactly like a new housing area opening up. Don't have to get on early. There'll be a slow trickle of houses popping up. And we still have the old house buying mechanics, right?
Hey, Drac. Can I borrow like 50k Yale for teleports?
Sure.
I'll give it back to you after maps.
Don't worry about it. I just made 6 mil, so. Or not 4 mil. 4 or 5. Yeah, like, I was like, I got under 100 mil under a mil last night, and then I went back up to almost 2. But I mean, a lot of my guilds like tied up in mats right now. I could make it back if I sold them right now, but I can pay out. And that's just because I hate making mats. Like, I could go buy the mats and do it cheaper. I even have all my secret, like the extra gather nodes unlocked for gathering, for at least mining and botanist, so I could go get them. It's just annoying, like the way that in-game thing works is it's like a timer thing. So like every hour in-game time, a node usually spawns, or 2 nodes spawn somewhere. I think that's later on when we get more in the content. But like, so you just like do this like rotation of going around. You can even make like a alarm timer to tell you when they're gonna pop, and you just go port to each area, then go get it.
Hey, Drac, I have a
You can
question.
constantly be doing it.
Would you want to join if you have any more maps?
No, I do not like to do maps right now. Maps, it's just simple, easy, little content, but I have to constantly be sitting there and constantly be moving, so I can't get my smoke breaks in.
True.
Not unless I have somebody I can port to. That's always fun. That's right. We need to work on getting your rank up. But I can't remember if you pay that up. You need to rank up with the Grand Company to do something. I can't remember what it was, but I remember you got that error. Alright, so with seals, you can buy venture tokens. That's a good thing to buy. There's some armor, like if you're really early on and you're just doing it by yourself, you can get. But it's mostly venture tokens. What I would do when people had extra shields is have them buy me mats that I needed for the for the FC to build subs and stuff. But the new thing, but I don't think you're gonna have this, is there's this box. There's also, like, depending on what your rank is, you need to go over to the vendor, and see which. It's right next. It's right next to the Grand Company guy that you turn in gear to. Do you remember that? Depends on who your Grand Company is. Well, obviously, I probably would take it there. No, I haven't been at Limsa. I only stay there for a short time. Go to your currencies. And where your Grand Company points are, there's actually 3. I don't know if they will all show up for you if you haven't done a tour. But look for those Grand Company currencies, because each currency has the name of its Grand Company. No, there should be tabs in there, and one of those tabs is going to have your Grand Company currency numbers. Yeah, let's give me... They're flame? Okay, you're older. You are the same as mine. I don't know. I've changed over the years, and it just depends on whatever one you did. It doesn't matter, but you just want to stick with one. So, you gotta go to older. Oh, winning but who?
Yeah, there is a limited boost, but yes.
How do they, what helmet are they using?
They're here.
I'm gonna get a bunch of the elephant outfits and make a dancing rainbow elephant. I know how to do Mild's dance. It's not really the time. I've done it before. It's the armor chest space. Every color outfit is a different outfit dyed in his armor chest. It's easy to do with the animal outfits because it's just one chest piece for and then a head.
Be right back.
See if you don't do the suit.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's getting recruited for this.
It takes time. People don't really do maps. But you got a better chance now because they're newer. You just patience. You just get into a map group and you just wait. I usually craft. That's why you see a lot of crafters in there. Just do whatever. So that ready check pops.
People have notifications just when someone undercuts them.
Know about that? Unless it's a bot.
There is a website that has all the prices on it.
Yeah, that's a bot. Yeah, I know about that. I don't use it. I checked it out. All the prices pretty much fluctuated pretty quickly on all servers. So, not fluctuated, standardized across servers. That's why I was ashamed they took that legacy server off our data center when they added the world tour, like going to another server. That legacy server's prices were quite different from ours. It's a shame I couldn't invest more money over there before I brought my guy back. I only had like a mil to play with. Probably not. Yeah, the low stuff wouldn't have it. They used to go back and put that stuff in there. It also depends on. They'll put it in those dungeons probably if like 70 up, since it starts at 70. Those dungeons probably would have weapons in there for you, even though they originally didn't. The trials probably wouldn't though. They used to do that for the trials. But they like cutting corners wherever they can, especially where we won't notice.
We need at least 3 more people, LOL.
I'm telling you right now, that Cloth of Happiness, you can sell that map decently, or honestly, I was dropping a lot of them though when I did mine. The maps are exactly what the old ones were, even with those little plant guys popping in and everything. It's just prettier. You slap, you skip coat of paint on it, and it's like hair. It's new. You do fly though, instead of being flushed down a canal. I watched all that gym show, Stone show, Dick. I'm caught up at least. This second season's pretty interesting how it's going. It's pretty good though. Better than I expected. The guy from Workaholics? Oh, the older brother? Honestly, I mean, he's got like a character role that he plays usually. I've never been a big fan. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, he plays a good asshole. I've never liked his character, but that's probably because he plays his character so well.
We just track. We just got someone with all 90s.
You should only, yeah, it's only 490s, Fire.
No, I meant they have all 90 classes, crafters, gatherers, everything.
Okay, not that big a deal. I used to have that back before they got rid of my deep. The only reason I'm like 10 levels off everybody is because they didn't give me a deep and I didn't want to go to Bajong. No. The Omnicraft's God Complex has been destroyed. It got destroyed. It's like, you don't make shit anymore, motherfucker. Nobody needs to go to you anymore. They can just bait grind or buy from the market, which supports buying Gil, I would say. I still could not. It drives me nuts, those mounts they added for 50 and 25 mil. I'm like, you're promoting Gil buying at that point. Like, you're telling, like, that's a lot of Gil, and like back in the day, like I could make money like that, but that was like when I was a massive crafter. Just spit out like 75 mil. The new way they made one look, those one mats with the fates, I can almost get on board that more than the guilting. But
This is bad.
since this last expansion added so many sellable mounts to the market board, it was insane.
No one's going healer. This is bad.
No, it's not, dude. Like, you used to go with me just as the healer, and I had my one rule. The fucking tank only gets one heal, and that's a benediction at the end. Well, that's how it was. Like, you didn't really need it. I just would run around and spam holy, and fucking just stun everything. And then I would heal the tank at the end. Next room, please. Oh, there is a cool glitch you can do, Fire. So, like, it locks you into that cutscene whenever they open a door. You can break yourself from that cutscene by waiting outside, like that area going in for the chest, like the battle area. If you wait outside there when they go open the door, you can then run to them and actually run through their cutscene. And this is one thing I find weird too. It's mounts are under miscellaneous, but on the miscellaneous tab, you have to go through like all these tabs of like shit that we don't really give a shit about to get to the stuff. No, you have to go through miscellaneous and go a few tabs over. Just have to scroll down and then you get the option to click over to the next one. You do that a few times and you'll find it. But they have like bardings, mounts, emotes, hairstyles, and even those like little chests to give out some armor, like glam sets, which are really fun because the stuff in the chest would sell more than the chest because people didn't know where to get the chest from. it was hidden in like miscellaneous. So like a pair of pants out of this chest was selling more than the entire outfit of the chest. Yeah, getting close. I think it's the page after Bardings now. They used to be on the same page. Yeah, I think you'll start getting into a lot of those. That bed stayed pretty sustainable at like 1 mil since it came out. Like those used to drop down in price, but nobody had snaps in that mount. The mats for the mount were just about pretty much a mil.
Yeah. We
No, it's
tank and all DPS with no heal spells.
Doesn't matter. It's maps. It's busy work. I hate busy work.
Not if we get the bonus dungeon.
That's the whole point of doing it. Yeah, and because that's where battle people are being able to make money off of, because you can just grind like baits or something, you know, get an item that you put your participation time into and sell it.
Someone posted something for 999,999,999 just so they could store it.
It doesn't work. I don't think that works anymore. I had to stop doing that on one of my items. I couldn't put more items to sell in that retainer because it was giving me an error message that my retainer couldn't hold the amount of money of stuff I was selling.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I mean, you could still technically, I just put it down to another lower price. No, there's over double the amount of mounts on the market board since last 6 months. Yeah. There used to only be like a handful of mounts on there. A bunch of Bardings. Nah, it's standardized at around 2 mil. The Dodos went down to like 6 mil though. That one's pretty cool. It's a blue crab. Those are going up. There's a bunch of mounts that we're selling at 1 mil that are going up to, starting to go up to 2 mil. Those are the ones that I do spend like 8 hours of the day just hitting a button on a macro craft.